AVAV, they make those Switchblade drones that can go out there and basically on the battlefield destroy almost anything. AeroVironment is the name of the company, and very strong Q4 earnings. But was it enough, Pete? Was it strong enough, AVAV, to cause the stock to lift? Or had all of this already been priced in, and instead people are saying, well, these drones are great, but...
Well, here's the problem I have with this one, and this is the one I wanted to compare to earlier when we were talking about Levi. So in the case of Levi's, John, their revenue actually was up. Now, they missed what everybody's expectations were, but it was actually up 8%. In this particular case, and why this thing is getting clocked today, is because a year ago, they had earnings in this quarter of 99 cents. This go around on this strong number that they put out there, 43 cents. So just let's think about that just for a moment. A year ago, they made almost a buck, and now they're making 43 cents. That alone sounds pretty awful to me, and it doesn't sound like they're doing things right, and it doesn't show me that there's a lot of growth. And yet, the way it was projected to people was, geez, this was a strong beat, man. We got 43 cents. We were looking for far less. Well, you were looking for complete garbage, and you're still garbage. I mean, that's the problem that we're running into here. So understandable why this stock is down significantly. I think it should probably be down even further than it is, quite frankly, today. So I'm staying away from this one. Now, at some point, maybe they can show us that they're able to actually turn this into earnings. But, the declining backlog and some of the other metrics that we were looking at here, I think this is one of those where they're going to have to prove it to us, John, and maybe it's next quarter. Maybe they can do it somewhere within this quarter or next. But I'm sitting here looking at it going, these guys have got a bit of a problem right now, and they have not been able to solve it.
Even though you do a great job with drones, and these Switchblade drones are, all the rage, especially for the military, there's a lot of drone makers out there, quite frankly. Believe it or not, the government may have to really work with some of these other drone makers like Boeing, because they don't seem to be able to get astronauts back from the space station, Pete. And that's supposed to be a Boeing Starliner or whatever the heck they call it, that's supposed to be taking them back, and apparently it can't. If the government, they can't afford to let Boeing fail. So I'm thinking some of this is a read-through on my part that they got to keep some of these alive. Very strong support for the Switchblade drones. Other people need to make a living too. They don't have enough money to keep the factories running.